When people hear hospice, they're like, whoa, because it represents the end, isn't it?
I said, you know, I know you're dying. And she says, I don't know how to do this.
Dad is now approaching an area of the unknown, and people react differently to the unknown.
We were married some 54 and a half years. She died April 2nd of 2009.
My mom has a story all her own that's so positive. If today was her last day, I could totally accept it now because everything has kind of ran its course.
I am your grandma. You know that, huh?
I just have nothing but 100% to say good about hospice.
You can be functional in your home and still be going down a path that we all are going to go down at one time or other.
It's not about giving up hope. It's about changing hope. Not only improve the quality of your days, but actually lengthen your days. That's what hospice can do. And I wish we could only reach people sooner in their journey.
The last 5 weeks of my mom's life, as tough as it was good. When you lose a loved one, especially a mom or a partner, it's tough. But we were able to participate in the grieving process as she was dying with her. I'm certain that's not an experience you get in a hospital.
When I think of my mom, she always used to complain about not having enough money to get us the gifts that she would love to give us. She gave us much, much greater gift than any material gift that you could give somebody.
I will remember how important she was, not to me, but to my family.
She was very comfortable here. She liked going outside, and she just couldn't get over the care, and neither could I.
Thanks for everything. Okay.
They weren't personnel, they weren't doctors. They became friends.
Many families have told us, we knew you would do great things for our loved one that you cared for, but we had no idea. You were really there for us.
Well, hospice meant to me help. A couple times I needed to give Mom a bath, and Mom became so weak I couldn't hold her, and so hospice brought in someone to bathe her. And that was really a relief to me because I almost dropped her once, so I was terrified I was going to do that again.
Well, Patty was a fighter. She's Irish, 100% Irish, and she denied her death up to the end. Of course, we were fortunate enough to have Peg.
And Peg was just wonderful in providing answers as to this medication will help with this and this medication will help with this.
Patty Pickles, she was a clown, and this lovely family, and she loved her family so dearly. And I saw that she really wanted to be here with her family. And she died in her own bed, with her family around her, with prayers and love, and it was beautiful.
We were able to spend the night here with her and just sleep on the couch and just be with her. You wouldn't have that same opportunity in a care facility. So it was really a blessing.
When my wife died, I wrote about 35 poems and 7 articles.
For him to express in a beautiful poem, someone came into his life that helped him through that journey. And that's what we hope we can do. And so I will cherish that.
When she came over here, I reread it to her because of the memory that it brought to me of what she did for my wife and what she was doing for me. You're special.
Oh,
You're special.
You are to me.
If I'm not suffering anymore, I'm not in pain, my anxieties and my confusion have been addressed through the counseling support of the hospice, and my family's being supported by the chaplain, by the counselors, then they're not being burdened. We can just focus on what's important.
Let's pray together. Dear God, thank you so much for Dora.
When you're done on this earth, then you're going to live with the Lord forever. That's what we were always taught. Somehow or another, you find the right words to say what I need to hear, you know, and that's a blessing to me. My dad was a pastor of a church, and my mother was a missionary, and she always taught us treat others as you wish to be treated. My greatest love in life is taking care of the helpless, the handicapped. That's where I've spent most of my life, and I truly, truly enjoy that. Well, hospice meant everything to me. I had good nurses. I tell you, they were so attentive to me. I got so spoiled. They got good doctors, good nurses that love you and care about you, you know, and you can call them any time of day or night. Really good. That's my life.
One of the important things we wanted to do when we built this care center was to really honor our veterans, in part because 28% of the people we serve in our entire hospice system are veterans.
I decided I'm going to join the military, and the first office I ran into was the Marine Corps. And I spent the next 3 years with them during World War II.
One day, all of his letters came back. And I thought, that means he's missing in action. Christmas Day, I received a phone call from him. He had landed back in the United States and said he wanted to come home. And I said, come home.
When I came back, all I wanted to do was be with her. And she said, yeah, I'll marry you.
We've been married 65 years.
But it's been a real warm life. It's been great.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Wonderful. It's good
Hi.
to see you.
Good to see you too.
We have not met one person associated with a hospice that hasn't been superb.
The fact that they come to us is amazing. It really is.
End of life is not a clinical medical event. It's a major life event, and it can be beautiful or it can be very tough. We aim to make it beautiful.
The care was incredible, and it was genuine. It wasn't that it was a job. They just really wanted to help.
Hospice is a group of people who are there, who are willing and able to care and give love and guidance and help.
I'll be forever thankful and grateful, you know, that I had them.
It's been a good run.
Do it again, only much quicker.